So I'm finally back and in the right headspace to further interpret the cards I pulled yesterday for my partner and I. The reading was called Us Three, You, Me, and the Brick Wall You Built Between Us. My partner and I aren't having any really significant issues. We're just arguing a lot because of our living situation and quite literally the walls around us. So, I just I wanted to do a relationship reading to kind of give myself some confidence on that. I love him more than anything, my husband, and in no way wanted to pull a negative card. So, interestingly enough, for my husband, I pulled the Star. Also, this is my Goddess Tarot deck, and I already told you about the spread. So yeah, for my husband, I pulled the Star. I'm not sure how to pronounce that goddess's name. Inyana, I think. For myself, oddly enough, I pulled the Moon. Diana, Goddess Diana. See, now these cards go very well together when pulled in a reading. It's my deck was thoroughly shuffled and I pulled from two completely different spaces in the deck when I pulled for him and when I pulled for me. So in no way was this a mistake. It was very very telling and just kind of eerie that I got these two cards to represent both of us. Also, major arcana cards to represent people in general. It's just a cool thing to happen. So the Star, I took some notes also. The Star normally signifies somebody that is very upbeat, outgoing, if you're looking at it as a person. My notes here. I'm reading from there if you wanted to know. It has a lot to do with like future building and looking ahead and positivity. It's a very positive card. If you're pulling it and you're looking at it as a personification of the card is normally very confident, has a lot of friends, has a lot of people surrounding them. And that is indeed my husband. That kind of describes my husband to a T. He is the social butterfly. He has all the friends. I have made friends with all of his friends since we've gotten together, and I, on the other hand, am more reclusive. I make friends really easily. I'm just not a very social person, and when I do socialize, it takes a lot out of me, and I have to have time to myself. I'm very empathetic, and I'm a sponge. So if I'm around anybody with like a bad vibe or just that puts their emotions onto me, I can easily be influenced by that because of how much of an empath I am. And so I choose to handle people in small, short doses. And I like to spend more time with myself, especially now that I have two children and a husband and immediate family that I have to take care of. I don't really have much energy to be the social butterfly with all these other people. The Moon, as a person and as a card, is mysterious and intuitive. You tend to absorb your environment. Moon people need to face their fears in order to grow, and just are very empathetic and intuitive, which I would love to believe, obviously, in some ways, describes me. Obviously, I do feel that I'm intuitive, or I wouldn't be doing this. And the empathy thing is just right on target. So these are the cards that I would pick, even if it wasn't a relationship reading, to represent my husband separately and myself separately. Now card 3 is where I had a little issue. I didn't really know much about Ace of Pentacles or what it represented, and I had to do a lot of research on that in order to understand why I pulled it for the Brick Wall Between Us card. And what I got is that Ace of Pentacles is mainly a financial card. If you pull this card as a third card, it normally signifies that if you pull this card in the sense of like a relationship reading, it normally signifies that the two people in the relationship are better together than apart, is something I got from my research. But a lot of financial things, a lot of financial tendencies, mostly positive, mostly that there is some positive financial goal in the future, that it's going to be, something good is going to happen. It also normally is pulled when the seeker wants to look after themselves better. So it's like a self-care card. Like when you sit down to do this reading, you are pulling it. If you pull this card, it means that you were trying to make the best out of the situation. I wasn't saying, oh, should I divorce my husband? Or, is he cheating? None of that was involved. And one of the main things I kept seeing over and over with my research was that if this card is pulled, the seeker wants a positive outcome and is seeking to better themselves. So I guess what I get from that is that there isn't really a brick wall between us. That it's just, life and circumstantial, and the fact that he's having to spend 5 to 6 nights away from me a week, and we only see each other, we only spend 24 to 48 hours at a time together if we're lucky, with the 2 kids, and maybe get 1 to 2 hours to ourselves a month, if that. And it's hard to navigate that, and I don't think that's our fault, and I don't think it's something that we can immediately work on. I think we just need to be strong. We go very well together. I mean, he's the star and I'm the moon. And Ace of Pentacles in a relationship reading literally means that the 2 people belong together. So that's just incredible to me. It honestly, I'm getting emotional. Just reading it, just kind of going over it with you guys. It kind of gave me a confidence that I needed. Like, yeah, we're arguing because life's tough, but we're definitely meant to be together, and we're going to pull through. And the connotations of Ace of Pentacles having financial success, a good thing happening, is exactly what we need to be able to get on our feet and better our relationship. When I did the reading, I was seeking to better it. I wasn't seeking any negativity, and that's a huge thing. So Ace of Pentacles, seeking to better the relationship, financial success, or a good, maybe, like, I don't know, I don't want to say winning the lotto, because we don't even play the lotto. But something good happening financially, maybe, getting the opportunity to get our own space closer to his work sooner than later, because our plan right now is to become homeowners at the end of the year. Maybe it'll happen sooner for us. Maybe it'll happen in a few months. Maybe it'll happen at the end of the year, and it's going to be a tough 8-9 months until then, but we're going to just get through it because we're meant to be together. But that is what I got from this reading, and I'm very happy with it. Thank you for listening. If you did, I know I kept you guys waiting. I have some footage of me pulling these cards and then remembering, oh my god, I have to go get my son. This reading's taking longer than I thought, and, cutting it off. So maybe I'll upload that too. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just do this one. I think this kind of wraps it up. Once I get some better equipment and like a video merging software, then I will start kind of adding those clips together. But until then, this is what I got. Hope you guys appreciate it. Have a good day. I hope you guys are all doing well. And if you have any questions for me, if you would like some sort of reading, or just want a 1-card pull, or just any spiritual questions, even not spiritual, hell, if you just would like to chat, send me a message and I will get back to you to my earliest convenience. Thank you.